So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go up and see John and Susan, but I think I need to reveal the truth. I filmed Bill Jackson, Ross Jackson, Pete Fiddler, and Mark Gerking, John and Susan at Hickory Highlands Farm a while back. Bill and Ross Jackson were coming through to play a really beautiful showcase at Paradiso Cafe, Cafe Paradiso, downtown Fairfield. Anyway, Bill sent me a package. I don't know what's in it, and in the past I've had not the best experiences with Vegemite.
Oh, that's yeah.
It's the slightest.
You need a pumpkin?
I'm going to try it.
You need tasty cheese, you know?
Okay.
River!
Right.
So close.
I think I would like it.
River went right to you.
I had some in the 80s, and I put it on real thick like peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it again. I was done.
That would burn you. It's pretty hot if you have a lot of it.
Yeah, I go.
Oh, wow. Now I'm so curious. I'm going to try it too.
Oh, you'd be able to get some in California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
Hot
We
toast.
can order it through Hy-Vee.
Here's the trick. Hot toast, white bread. Don't put it on any fancy bread. White bread.
Oh.
Hot toast, let the butter melt, a little bit of Vegemite, and it's going to be butter, and let the butter sort of infuse. Anyway, I'm going crazy now.
I want some.
This is important.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tony Show. Really, I'm shaking in my boots about Vegemite this morning. But anyway, I think there might be some Vegemite in this package, facing up to the truth of Vegemite in my life. And possibly this is going to be really traumatizing for me, because I'll realize that for this first 60 years of my life, I've been living in denial. That's what I'm facing this morning. It's like coming out of a dream and into a brand new reality. Let's say Vegemite works this time. That means for the rest of my life I'm going to regret not having it for the last 60 years. And I don't know if I can handle that. I'm hoping the supermarket will set up a counseling booth where I can deal with this trauma. I'm going to go to the local supermarket. I'm going to go to the general manager of Hy-Vee, and I'm going to say, hey man, can we get special counseling for people with my condition? My condition, which is pretty severe. Pretty severe. Pretty soon I'm getting the feeling this has happened to me before. All the years I went without Jägermeister, they still haunt me. Once I discovered that Jägermeister really is an herbal elixir designed specifically for helping people after they've been on a elk hunt or whatever in the Bavarian forest. Well, I'm part German, and all my life I've been out working in the cold and splitting wood like this for the fire, splitting wood, working out in the cold, working in the Midwest, German, very similar to the Bavarian forest. And I didn't know until I was 35 that for all those years I could have had some Jägermeister. I didn't know. See, that was developed in about the 1600s from what I understand. Word is that it's an ancient recipe, a witch's brew, so to speak, the good kind of witches, the good witches, which are actually the real witches. And it's a magic herbal elixir. There's only one person in the world who knows the formula for Jägermeister. And they keep true to that formula. And I think they said 42 different herbal ingredients to Jägermeister. And I've been out there in the woods freezing my freezing my ass off and not realizing that I could have been coming back home to a shot of Jägermeister. And once I discovered that, it was like I was 35 years old and I discovered that, and really that was like 6 years of trauma for me. Well, there's no way to get over the fact of realizing something's been missing in your life for all those years and you haven't been facing up to it. And then suddenly it comes into your life and you go, oh my God, I was right. And why didn't I look harder? I mean, it's like an old lost love, like my last wonderful woman. I wish she would still come back to me, but it took 35 years to make a space for her in my life. I still love her forever. What am I going to do about that? But once I had her in my arms, I regretted the 35 years it took to get to know her from the first time I'd met her. Now this dog is Maya. You want to come with me? Go in. Go in. Go in. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to go face up to the truth. I can't delay this anymore. I told him I was coming over to charge my laptop battery. And I got to face up to the facts. I got to tell the truth. There's possibility that this last 60 years of my life was wasted because I lived it without Vegemite. You know, I lived it without realizing that Vegemite would have made it better. And that's harsh, traumatic. I'm going to make this long drive off my mountaintop to the adjacent mountain. This is the farmlands at Hickory Highlands, and I'm leaving my mountain, crossing the Iowa Ocean here, which everybody says the Iowa Ocean doesn't exist, but there it is. There it is right there, the Iowa Ocean. No, people say it doesn't exist, but there it is. And in the distance you can see the Iowa mountains across the Iowa desert. People say that doesn't exist either, but you know, we're now in, it's like Siberia of USA, otherwise known as Iowa. And, you know, probably one of the most beautiful homemade houses. How do you make a home homemade? Because the house isn't a home until people live in it. How can you make a homemade house? These people made a homemade house. That's something I want to talk about too. How do you make a homemade house without having a home yet? How do you do that? Hey, I got to tell the truth. There's something in my life that I'm not owning up to. It's heavy shit. It's big time. I think I need to speak it out in front of Susan. It's hardcore shit. So it's real heavy. She's on the phone. Well, I'm thinking 60 years of my life I could have wasted. You know when there's a hole in your life but you don't know it's there, and then you sense it. You know, you live your life. You just sense that something might be. There's a part of you that, you know, later on, as you get older, you start to think, it's like if I had something, then I'd know I was missing it, type of deal.
We're waxing pretty darn philosophical here this morning.
Serious stuff, you know, because let's say I'm right. I got this package. First of all, I wanted to charge my battery this morning, and I got this package about 5 years ago from Bill Jackson.
I remember Bill fondly.
Yeah,
I remember Bill.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, right on.
He's,
Did you hear from him?
We've been in touch. He's been in touch.
Oh, that's right, on Facebook.
Facebook. Also, he sent me the most lovely thank you card for hosting him and his brother and
Right on.
Feidler. His accompanist.
I think since he's a musician, I'm going to force him to be known as Pete Fiddler. That's what I. The thing is I'm just going to keep doing it until they just relax out of it. So that's part of the subject I'm trying to deal with today. So it's like I got this package and I'm getting this feeling about what might be in it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm right, so I really messed up 35 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Is this package from Australia?
Yeah.
Oh.
From Bill. Yeah.
From Bill.
What's it say? Yeah. Well, you've got to be careful with this because It says ID recorded on it. Does that scare you? That kind of scares me. Do you see what's going on there? They're actually tracking this package. Somebody's tracking the shit. Who brought it and who paid for it and where it's going, and I'm on the list. And you're on the list.
Okay, so.
Yep.
So, there's a Bill Jackson record.
What?
Giroldery. It's the name of a town. And it's...
Wow. Cool. Are you kidding me?
Ooh. This...
Ta-da!
You know, this could... Is this toothpaste?
Look at this. I'm going to show this. Look at this. What do? You put it on a toothbrush? What's up with this? How do you do this?
I don't know.
Do you brush your teeth with it?
There's probably instructions. You know?
B vitamins for vitality. Vegemite. B vitamins for vitality.
I have.
Have you ever seen that?
I have read about it.
Oh, look. B1 essential for brain function. I need that definitely. Do you need it?
I need something for eyesight. Is there anything for that?
Okay. B2 supports your nervous system. See, this is what I'm thinking. I've been thinking about this. I've been worried about this. See, what happens if this works? Let's just say those first two things, if some of that shit works. What do you do if that works? Can you imagine the trauma I'm going to have to deal with this? For 60 years without this? 60 years not knowing about this? In America, and now look at number 3. Helps to fight fatigue. Oh, and B3, essential for energy release. Sweet. Here it says, thanks for everybody, everything. Everybody, great to meet you guys. Vegemite recipe. Ta-da. Okay, lightly toast good bread.
Oh, look at this.
This is from
4
Ross.
4 simple steps. It's from Bill.
Oh, it's from Bill. Oh, yeah, you're right. Cool, okay.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm feeling a little bit, should I be worried or traumatized or anxious? I had plenty of coffee. Is there something I'm supposed to do to get ready? Evidently, I'm supposed to go first.
No, wait a minute. Is that...
Cheese grater. What should I read from the... I'll tell you, if I walk you through it, this is like landing an airplane, you know.
Okay.
This is like when the pilot dies and you're on a plane and they talk the person down, you know what I'm saying? Where they say, okay, pull back on the rudder and what. Let me just talk you through it here. Okay, let's go back. Lightly toasted bread. We got that, right?
Got it.
Cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. He doesn't say make it brown. Okay, just toast good bread. Got it. Okay, real butter.
Got it.
See, we skipped that. Do you realize the chances we were taking? We skipped that. That was close. We skipped the butter part. Not permanently, though. Butter's coming. Yeah, it's like, this goes like with any life trauma, what can happen to people, you know. It's not the same as getting sober for this first time in years, but it's similar in some ways because once you're awake, you have to deal with being asleep all those years. And this is like, years without Vegemite are going to haunt me. That's just the way I live my life. I go, my Lord, 60 years with no Vegemite now. Is there a warning on the label? Does it say, watch out? So I remember, see, he left the point out, we should almost call him, I'm thinking. What's the story on spreading it? See, that's the part that I don't know that we got covered. Because when they were here, they talked about spreading it. And it doesn't say anything in that recipe about, it says small amount, but what are you supposed to do? Do you just put it in your mouth or what?
Well, because they had already told us a few months ago, spread a thin layer, he probably thought, why bring it up again? You know?
Really? Wow. I'm glad you remembered that detail.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
what if you hate it?
See, this is the definition of small that I'm trying to deal with. What is small? It's what should we call Bill Clinton?
All right,
Well-
maybe some good crumbly cheese.
But it's supposed to be yellow. Is that yellow enough?
It's light. That's pale yellow.
Look, it says yellow big time here.
Well,
Is that-
that's all right. This is good. Is this Milton Creamery?
Let me think.
I don't think the cheese is yellow enough. But see, the thing is maybe this is me protecting my own life by allowing you guys to go first.
You know,
This implies that you are supposed to go first.
it just
it
does
okay,
not
here.
imply it.
It's when perfected, then you try it on
okay,
John and Susan. So
okay,
you have to go first.
Okay. Okay.
He did tell us.
I'm confessing to God right now, just in case
did-
anything can happen
He
here.
did
It
tell
doesn't-
us that it was an acquired.
I don't see
taste.
any warnings on the label. I don't see any caution. There's no caution. So I
That
don't
only
know.
Australians like. So.
That's right. I say the cheese isn't yellow enough. I saved us from the no butter predicament.
Oh.
We got butter.
We have. Oh, we
Yeah,
only have real butter. We never have anything.
We
but.
hope that it got toasted enough. But see, there's a soft part in the center.
Yeah, try that.
So I got fitted for teeth, but they won't pull the trigger on my teeth until I show up with $100.
Well,
So I don't get no chewing ability for a while until
take a little-
I saw a dang
take
painting.
the soft
I've got to sell
spot
another
in the
painting.
middle.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, there's got to
Okay.
be some cheese on it. Here
Yep,
we go.
There you go.
I prayed. I made peace with God. Here we go. We know where the hospital is. I'm saying, this is it.
Marmite therapy down the hatch.
Holy moly.
Yeah. You're not making a great face.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
All
wonder
right.
what it would be like with just a little more. I'm wondering about this. Here I go. It says perfected. So come on, John. I'm going to try to perfect this. I'm saving lives. I'm going to give it just a little. I'm going for a little higher dosage. I don't know if people are familiar with this, but the dosage is everything. It's really everything. Dosage is everything.
Okay, well, you can try it some more. And then
I'm going to reminisce about the 80s here. I'm going to, because I had a traumatic experience with Vegemite in 1983. I was a smarty pants, and I thought
you want to film us biting, or
just
you
a
got to
second.
have your second
This is
bite?
the second. I'm perfecting it
Okay.
because I'm going to under.
You're going a large amount there,
So it was
That's
Okay.
a little.
under dosage,
and now
overdosing.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you between those two parameters where you might want to be.
Okay.
This is life-saving. Yeah, that was. I bet you in 6 months.
You can work up to
I'm
it.
going to do that. But I recommend don't go there for now.
Is that to say that you just ate a 6 month supply?
I think I probably did 3 major hits of Vegemite just now.
Okay.
And I'm saying that you might want to work up to it because
All right.
I would.
Come on, I'm ready here.
Okay, here we go.
All right, all right, I'm gonna try the one with the cheese. Oh, I like it. It's very salty,
Yeah.
and I love salt. So that's very good.
You know, I think
That's
it's
very
I
good.
think
Now
it's
that's
made
with the
from
cheese.
I think it's made from a byproduct of the beer making industry.
Oh,
So I'm
geez.
gonna try some without.
something.
Anything that's made with products related to beer can't be all bad, huh?
If it's good beer,
I like it.
the key. All right, you're next. This could be you.
I like it with and without the cheese.
This could be you. This could happen to anybody. See, this could actually happen to anybody. It's
I
just
think.
specific to us in America right now. We might be the first ones, but this could happen to anybody watching. This actually could happen to anybody,
Could
I'm
you,
pretty sure.
I think I need more, just based on.
Just try your bite first, then you can have more. I don't know, we might have to ration it if it have to get it from Australia, so it's got to last a while.
Yeah,
Here, we'll,
I'm thinking a whole line of,
Oh,
it's good.
the butter, the cheese, and the Vegemite kind of together have the flavor of jerky to me, which is largely the flavor of salt. And then the bread kind of gives it the texture of a fine meat. Anyway,
I'm going to try some with the extra Vegemite.
okay. Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Right on. Okay, well, I thought you guys were going to hold hands when you did that for a second there. This is like jumping off a bridge. Holy moly. What do you think? I'm still feeling the aftershock of it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I must be an I heart. I naturally like Vegemite. Very good. Very salty. You gotta like salt. I like it. I like it.
B vitamins are essential,
suitable for vegetarians, it says. So,
but that doesn't say recommended. See, there's a specific different meaning, suitable.
well,
It's just like small amount. There's a wide interpretation that goes with suitable.
That means there's no meat in it.
Uh-huh.
So what's it made of? Well, it's made of yeast extract from yeast grown on barley and wheat. Salt, mineral salt, malt extract from barley, color, flavors, niacin, thiamine, riboflavin, and folate. Allergen statement contains barley and wheat. Suitable for vegetarians.
Wow. Okay, right on. Oh, there you have it.
And Ross and I write all the songs together, so I'm kind of lucky to have a talented brother.
So when you're talking about leaving something behind, first of all, next to you is your songwriting partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So could you introduce your?
Yeah, this is my brother Ross Jackson. We co-write together here.
Right, right. How does the song happen?
Well, normally I suppose I have observation of people, listening to what people say and how they say it, and normally it just comes out perhaps a line, and then I'll have a thought about a subject, and it can be just anything really. But
And this is the guy that plays slide. What's your name? Pete. So he hears some lines, and they refer back to life, some lesson in life or something, or some idea in life. That, and then it prompts you to be. Do you use your own life experience to intercede on that?
oh yeah, oh yes.
Tell us more about that, because then you bring it to him, and you have to talk him into it or not.
He's sort of on the same plane as what I am in regard to this type of thing. We have had songs, or I've sent stuff to him that he doesn't like, so we put them aside, but I still like them, so I keep them. Bill perhaps might like 40% of it. He might like 100% of it. So it's a massage between both of us, and he does some things that I don't particularly like at times with lyrics, but I need him, and I guess he needs me as a vehicle to do what we do. And I'm happy enough to compromise. It's all about the song with me. It's not about me. I don't think it's about him either. It's all about the song and the craft of what we do.
In service of the song.
Yeah.
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 Wow. Yeah. And they get better over time, I bet you. I bet you they
Well,
get.
that's the plan.
Yeah.
You never quite know that, you know.
This has been going on for 30, 40 years, right?
Well, not really. I've always written. That's been part of my life therapy, I suppose, to write. But I've been doing it since I was around about 15. Bill's been doing the same thing with the guitar and playing it since he was 15. And we never really got together until about 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a maturity thing. I think that
I'd run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Rocky's an ideas man. It's always, look, writing, there's no doubt about that, writing songs, it's always one of the most difficult things is to come up with an angle or an idea or a story or a piece of history or whatever, and he's pretty good at that. And so it's been a nice thing for me to because I've got so many of his lyrics that I haven't even looked at yet.
You didn't by any chance bring your guitar today. You have to have it to leave. It's out in the car, right?
It is, yeah, but yeah. We don't have that long actually by the time we get over to Pomeroy
That's
and
what you
leave.
think.
Yeah.
What's 5 minutes? 5 minutes for
Definitely
a
play a
song.
song.
We could play. I think what I'd really love to have you play is this one that you did last night. I don't even remember. I was talking to him right at the time. I said, you need to do that one.
Which one was it?
Because I
was
just,
it double shot?
Double shot.
I think it was
are
double
you sure?
shot.
What was he?
We do double shot, Pete.
Yeah, can I do that on this? I've never done it on double. Let's try it. Yeah.
Sitting staring at the rain, watching cars changing lanes, feeling down and turning blue. It's so hard to explain if the rain's never rained on you. No water, no ice, this has to work. Pour me a double shot, I need this pain to hurt. To the darkest places ever seen, through hard times and bad dreams, I just don't know what to do. I've been heartbroken before, but the rain's never rained on you. No water, no ice, this has to work. Pour me a double shot, I need this pain to hurt. It ain't nothing but old news that he loves the country blues. It hurt me and it hurt you too, but it don't mean a thing if the rain's never rained on you. No
Holy shit, are you kidding me?
Pawpaws to the people.
Whoa, do you have any?
No, we just missed the season by about 40 days.
I think a person could make a good living buying and selling pawpaws, but I
It's-
don't know how illegal are they in the Midwest is my question. This stuff is, when's the last time somebody walked up to you and say, I got some pawpaws. You want any?
The pawpaw is an interesting conundrum relative to the Aussies because what we call pawpaws, what they call pawpaws, we call papayas. So they have pawpaws, but they're not our pawpaws.
Wouldn't they have these pawpaws too? Or not?
I don't think so. I think they are just.
I wonder why it's not paws. Look at this. Butter or something.
No,
Pawpaws.
it's the fruit so delicious they named it twice. There you go.
Seriously. I think Kelly Custer had some in her backyard, come to think of it. And they do grow in Iowa.
They grow in this very southeast corner of Iowa only, 4 counties. They're very common in Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Somebody was asking about this, weren't they, last week? Facebooking it. Where can I get some type deal?
Yep. It's
Wow, I bet there's money in this.
well, it's interesting in that it's before the apple. It is the North America's largest, oldest indigenous fruit.
Wow.
And